Hey, what's up guys? Evan here again with another deck review. Today I'll be reviewing the Bicycle Archangels deck from Bicycle Cards. This is a deck that was designed by Theory 11 but sold through the Bicycle Cards website, and I'll put a link in the description to where you can get these. And Theory 11, as always, have an amazing box design. So let's take a look at the box. The box has embossing, debossing, gold foil, and just some crazy stuff done on it. And I don't know what it is, but for some reason it has sort of a rough texture to it, and it could be the debossing, I'm not quite sure. But as you can see right here, there's like dimples. That's what it sort of looks like. There you go, you can see it right there. And that is really cool, and that's something that I've never seen on the box of a deck of cards before. So the top, it says Bicycle and then Archangels, and on Bicycle you've got like a shadow of gold foil, and same with where it says Archangels, and you can see there's a nice design there in gold foil. And so you have the Ace of Spades and just some really nice artwork. There's your back design on the back of the box. The bottom you have a barcode and some copyright info, and both sides say Quality Playing Cards, designed by Tom Lane. Both of the sides say that. And the artwork, even on the sides, is just really, really nice, and it has gold foil throughout it. And you also have a very nice custom seal, and it really has a lot of detail, and it's just great, great artwork. So there is the box. Now let's take a look at the cards. Let's take a look at the extra cards that you get with this deck. You get a ad card, then you get a double-backed card. So that is very nice if you are a magician. Now we'll take a look at the two jokers and the Ace of Spades. The jokers are pretty much the same. The only difference is that this one is the guarantee joker and this one is just your regular joker. And it's a really interesting joker, and it really suits the theme of the deck, because in the back design, which I will get to in just a little bit, you will see that it's a sort of angels versus demons thing going on, and you can see that one half of the face in the joker is sort of an angel and the other half is a demon, and it just looks really nice. And that dimple sort of design that we saw on the box is continued onto the jokers. It's not actually indented or anything, but the design looks like it is. So the jokers are very, very cool, and they really go well with the theme of the deck. Now the Ace of Spades is just incredible. Just really intricate and very well designed artwork, and it definitely is one of my favorite Ace of Spades. I think it would have looked really cool if they put maybe something gold in the very center of the Ace of Spades, but it still looks really great. It sort of reminds me of the Crown deck, which is definitely not a bad thing because that design is great as well. Now the faces of the cards are standard pretty much. There's no recoloring of the pips or anything, but the court cards have metallic ink, as you can see. And the metallic ink is really, really shiny. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it on camera, but in person you can really see how shiny it is. And I don't know if they changed something or what, but it seems to be shinier than most other decks with metallic ink that I have seen. So the court cards have gold metallic ink, and that's the only recoloring that is going on with the rest of the faces of the deck. So these are all just standard and not darkened or anything. This deck could have been really incredible and really something unlike no other deck if it was fully custom, but as we've seen with Theory 11 lately, they haven't been releasing any fully custom decks, but hopefully they will. So now let's take a look at this awesome back design. The back design is just really, really nice. There's a ton of detail in it if you look very closely, and like I said with the Jokers, it's sort of an angels versus demons thing going on, where right here we have an angel's wing, and then right here you have sort of a bat wing, and it looks sort of like a demon wing, so that you can really see in the back design. So I'll let you guys take a look at that. Now that we've seen the design of the deck, let's take a look at the handling. They didn't say what the stock and finish of the deck is, but it feels definitely like bicycle stock, and I'm not too sure about the finish, but I think it's just air cushion finish. Now there isn't too much ink saturation because it's not a black deck, and that is a good thing. So this will probably be a fairly long-lasting deck. Now for fans, this deck is really great, and you can see that the design shows in your fans, which is nice. So you can see the pips as well. It's really great for pressure fans because the stock is very, very soft, and it makes it really easy if you are doing a pressure fan. It's also great for spreads in the hands. It spreads really nicely, and you can see the design in a spread. Spreads on the table, perfect as well, and the design does show, so that is a great thing. For dribbling, this deck is great, and for springing, it's great too. The deck also ferros very, very easily. As you can see, you can get a very, very nice ferro, and it's a great deck for giant fans. So as you can see, the design really shows in a giant fan, and it really looks fantastic. This is one of my favorite decks to do a giant fan with, so I definitely recommend that you get this deck. It's not too expensive, and check the link in the description to where you can buy this deck. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.